Have you ever asked yourself this chilling question? Why do some people simply exist after 80, while others are still living, laughing, walking, loving, and learning? It's not random. It's not fate. It's not even just about genes. What really determines if your final decades will be full of pain or purpose is something hidden right in front of you. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 silent killers of longevity, unseen traps that most people walk straight into and never come back from. But you're different because you're watching this now. And by the end of this video, you'll learn how to dodge these traps and how to fight back. Watch until the very end. The last trap might explain something about your life you've always felt, but could never put into words. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell. If you're already a part of our community, comment 1 below to show you're with me. Now, let's begin. Trap hash 1, the invisible retirement. They told us retirement was the goal, the dream, the finish line. But what if I told you that for many people, retirement is actually the beginning of the end? Think about it. What happens when the thing that got you out of bed every morning is suddenly gone? No more deadlines, no more responsibilities, no more reason. At first it feels like freedom, but slowly, subtly, it starts to feel like floating in space, with no gravity to anchor you. This is the invisible retirement, where the body is alive but the spirit begins to fade. Consider Harold. At 67, he retired from a high-powered finance job. He looked forward to golfing and relaxing. For the first year, it was great. By year 2, he started sleeping later. Watching more TV, he stopped shaving. His friends noticed he was withdrawing. By 70, Harold was diagnosed with moderate depression. By 73, early signs of dementia. He had slipped, not all at once, but inch by inch into the abyss. And the saddest part? It was preventable. The antidote isn't to avoid retirement, it's to redefine it. Purpose doesn't end when the paycheck stops. You can teach, mentor, create, travel with intention, start something new. Just look at Olive Riley, an Australian woman who started blogging at age 107. She called it the world's oldest blogger. She shared life lessons, responded to comments, and built a worldwide fan base. Olive passed at 108, but never stopped living. So ask yourself, if I retired from work, did I also retire from life? Trap hash 2, the comfort coffin. Here's a harsh truth. Comfort is not always your friend. In fact, too much comfort can become a coffin, slowly sealing you in, one soft pillow at a time. As we get older, the temptation to take it easy becomes overwhelming. We avoid stairs. We avoid travel. We even avoid conversations that might challenge us. But the brain and body are like muscles. Stop using them, and they shrink. Neurologist Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett once said, "Your brain is a prediction machine. If you don't give it surprises, it starts to break down." This is why people who live in blue zones, like Icaria, Greece, or Loma Linda, California, don't avoid hard things. They embrace them. They walk uphill. They garden. They cook meals from scratch. They argue. They engage. Now meet Julia Hawkins. At 105, she ran a 100-meter dash and finished it. Not fast, but smiling. When asked why, she said, "I just like doing things that people don't expect. Discomfort is not danger. Discomfort is life knocking on your door asking, 'Are you still in there?' The solution? Do one hard thing a day. Walk a little farther. Read something that challenges you. Learn something from scratch. If it's uncomfortable, that's a sign it's working." Trap hash 3, the loneliness loop. Loneliness is a disease. Let me say that again. Loneliness is a disease. It's not just about feeling sad or being alone. Chronic loneliness rewires your brain for fear. It suppresses your immune system. It increases the risk of stroke, dementia, heart disease, and death. In fact, research from Brigham Young University found that loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And here's the cruel twist. The more lonely you feel, the less likely you are to reach out. So the loop continues. Many seniors say, "I don't want to bother anyone." But connection isn't a favor someone does for you. It's a mutual human need. Look at the Okinawans. They have a concept called moai, small groups of friends who commit to supporting each other for life. They eat together, check in daily, and show up when one of them is sick. It's no surprise that Okinawa has one of the highest concentrations of people living past 100. Your mission? Build your moai, one person at a time. Don't wait for invitations. Send the message. Make the call. Host a small gathering, even if it's just tea in your kitchen. Or volunteer. Mentor. Join a group. Get around people on purpose. Remember, a strong social life isn't a luxury. It's your armor. Trap hash 4. The silent surrender. There's something eerie that happens in many seniors, and it's invisible from the outside. They stop imagining the future. Not because they've given up, but because somewhere along the way, they began to believe the lie that dreaming is for the young. They stop planning trips. They stop writing lists. They stop saying one day, this is the silent surrender, when you unknowingly start living only in the past. But let me remind you of something that might shock you. The oldest known college graduate was 96 years old. His name was Leo Plass. He dropped out in 1932 to support his family and went back 80 years later to finish. Why? He said, because I still had something to prove to myself. The future is not reserved for the young. The future belongs to whoever claims it. You don't need to start a business or write a book, though you can. Just start looking forward to something. A reunion, a course, a skill, a season, a goal. Create momentum, and the body and brain will follow. Trap #5, the myth of too late. And now the most powerful and destructive trap of all, the belief that it's too late. This trap kills more dreams, more joy, more lives than heart disease ever could. It whispers in your ear, you should have started earlier. You missed your chance. Why bother now? But here's what those voices never tell you. That Colonel Sanders started KFC at 65. That Laura Ingalls Wilder published her first book at 65. That Fauja Singh ran a marathon at 100. That Grandma Moses began painting at 78 and her art hangs in museums. Time doesn't run out until you decide it does. And here's the real kicker. Doing something late is still doing it. Most people never do it at all. So take the trip, learn the piano, start the YouTube channel. Write your story, change your diet, say I love you, say I forgive you, say I'm not done yet, because you're not. Final thoughts. If you're still watching this video, that tells me something about you. You're not interested in just existing. You want to live, fully, fiercely, and without apology. So let's make a deal. Choose one of these traps you refuse to fall into. Just one, and write it in the comments below. Let's make this a conversation. Because the truth is, you are not too old. You are not too late. And your life is not over. In fact, the best part might just be beginning. If you found value in this video, please hit like. It helps us reach others who need to hear this message. And if you haven't subscribed, do it now. Because we've got more to uncover, and I want you on this journey with me. Stay strong. Stay curious. Stay alive. I'll see you in the next one.